Hey everybody, it's my new video, and in this one, this is another movie review video. I have many of these videos on my YouTube channel. You just go on my YouTube channel, well, you're already on if you're watching this, but type in Thomas Paul on YouTube, you'll see my videos. But I'm pretty sure you already know that, because if you're looking at me right now, you're on YouTube, you know. If you're looking at me right now, you're on YouTube. Anyway, this is another movie review. It's going to be I think it's going to be a long one. I'm not sure. I got a lot of movies to talk about. The first one is Texas Chainsaw. Now, this is part of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. There's been so many Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. This was the second last before Leatherface. Anyway, Texas Chainsaw takes place at his old home. I mean, it begins where the original left off, where the whole family's doing a shootout and they kill every member of the family except Leatherface. Leatherface makes it up, but then later on, we find out that the baby that they took from the house they were burning down was saved. But then later on, when she grows up, we find out that she was a Sawyer too. She was related to Leatherface. Apparently, his family crest is called Sawyers, and the police wanted to kill her because she had bloodline to Leatherface's family and him, and later on she becomes, a real killer and all that. Anyway, my review on Texas Chainsaw is it is very good. I really liked it. Not my favorite Texas Chainsaw, because my favorite is the remake, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But this one, holds up to what it's talking about. It holds up to what it's talking about. And I give this a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Texas Chainsaw. Next movie we're going to be reviewing is Red Dragon, starring Anthony Hopkins. In this movie, Anthony Hopkins returns as the Red Dragon. I mean, Anthony Hopkins returns as Hannibal Lecter, but he doesn't return. In this movie, it's a prequel to Silence of the Lambs. In this movie, it tells how Hannibal Lecter got captured, got locked up, but like in Silence of the Lambs, there's a fucking crazy person there's guys trying to cut off fingers or hands or whatever. No, the guy ends up going out with this girl, and she's blind. She can't see him, and he's killing so many people. But then the blind person can't see him, and all that. And there's a big drama scene at the end. And Edward Norton, the character, Edward Norton, the actor, tries to get information from him, and it ends with those. You should see. I'm not going to spoil it, but I give this movie 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Well, I take that back. I'll give it a 4 out of 4, 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. That's what I give Red Dragon. 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. That's what I give this movie. It's good, but not as good as the original, which is Silence of the Lambs. The next film we're going to review is my personal favorite, The Expendables. The Expendables is the first film to bring all action heroes together in one film. And this one, they're trying, I think, to my memory, I haven't seen it in a long time. To my memory, they're all in the bar, cooling around, and Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, no, not Sylvester Stallone, Sylvester Stallone, Jet Li, and Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren. You know, they're all in this, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is in this. You know, they have to go throughout a lot of. They have to go right through war to get a mission that they have to save the lady, I think, and then they end up going to save her and stuff like that. Even Stone Cold goes on fire in that one. Anyway, I give Expendables. Well, I kind of like the second one more. Like, I'm not really a big fan of the first one. I mean, Expendables was okay. The first one was okay. I only like the bar scenes. Those are interesting to me, the bar scenes. The bar scenes are more interesting. That's what I liked about this movie. But, you know, I'm a big action buff, but sorry, you know. This video gets 3 out of 3, 6 out of 6 out of 10. You know, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I like the second one and the third one. I don't like this one. I don't like the bar scene where the Mickey Rourke is fucking on that movie. Anyway, our next movie is one of the greatest movies of all time. Are They Zombies or Are They Vampires? I Am Legend. Now, in this movie, the world has already ended with these vampirish zombie things that can only come out at night, and Will Smith's one of the only last survivors, and he makes an epic quest to try to find a cure for the vampire, you know, and then he meets up with a lady, and he knows everything from Shrek, man. He knows everything, right? Anyway, I Am Legend is one of the best films I've ever seen. The best film ever. I Am Legend. I love this movie. I'm a big Will Smith fan. I have 2 Will Smith videos. Just go to my name, click videos, and you'll see about 2 Will Smith videos I dedicated to Will Smith, you know. Our last one is called Phone Booth. Now, in Phone Booth, there's this guy. He's a record executive. He's a record executive, and my fucking man, I'm eating too much. Anyway, Phone Booth, friggin', it's about this guy. I think he's a hotshot writer, promoter guy, but he's not really. And then he goes into a phone booth and then realizes, you know, there's a sniper sniping him out, and even these hookers come up to him and everything. Then the police show up because the guy accidentally kills the hooker. Not the hooker, the pimp. He kills the pimp, but it wasn't him, it was the sniper. Anyway, Phone Booth is one of my favorite films of all time. And I never get tired of watching this. I could watch it over and over. Here is Phone Booth, starring Colin Farrell. What else is his name? Forrest Whitaker. And anyway, I give Phone Booth 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Really, really good movie. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you all liked it, and I think I'm getting fat, man. I'm not sure. Anyway.